Correct.
Thank you for clarifying that. Go right ahead. Name and address for the record.
My name is Kathy Auxier, A-U-X-I-E-R, 10840 Monterey Forest Cove. Memphis Light Gas and Water contract number 11776. Can we all say it together? 11776. 11776. This is the fourth time before this council that I have come to request the full and complete copy of that contract. And a fifth request, the first request I made was a face-to-face with Councilman Berlin Boyd. Now, I hear there's a rumor there's another contract copy floating around. But at this late date, prior to the vote on this $240 million contract, but guess what? The project costs keep climbing because the elephant bites are unidentified as part of this project. The bites of this big elephant are never identified with this project. No one questions. No one asks. All of those professional service contracts today, how many of those were related to the smart grid, smart meter implementation? Automatic meter reading means lots of computers, lots of software, lots of programmers. Did anybody ask if any of those were H-1B visa personnel that these companies were going to provide on a temporary basis? One of those companies advertises that they recruit and will get you your H-1B visa to come to this country as a professional IT person. No, that wasn't asked because most of those contracts are rubber stamped by this body. H-1B, is that 4 minutes?
Ms. Snipes, excuse me, Ms. Snipes, did you set that at 4? Was that set at 4? You have 2 more minutes. Continue.
Thank you. H-1B visa. Think about what they did to the Disney IT people. They laid them all off, forced them to train their replacements in order to get their severance package. Now, I could see Memphis Light Gas and Water hiring IT people, so I don't think I'm going to be getting that copy of the contract that was offered to someone else to deliver to us. But this is on the record, so why can't it be delivered to me or to someone in our group on the record? So, even with this date, we'll still have to determine if that is the full and complete contract. And then we have to review and study it, because I understand it's very weighty. How many have read it? Anybody find it, read it, want to look at it? Looking for some more of those outsourced communications? Telecommunications call center could be outsourced to India. They're about the cheapest. Outsourced to India with all communications between your constituents and the smart grid implementation. So, I hear it's floating. No one's offering. Going once. Not working, huh? Well, we'll just stand here and I'll just keep saying contract number 11776 for another 29 seconds. I'm still asking for the full and complete copy of contract number 1176 by Memphis Light Gas and Water to Elster Solutions, LLC for $240 million. Contract number 11776. Contract number 11776. Elster Solutions, $240 million, contract number 11776. I see I've been denied again. Thank you.
Mr. Berlin Boyd, you have the floor.
Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Here is contract 11776 in my hand. So, this contract will be at council chambers, council office for the staff to dish out because we only have one copy of this contract. So therefore, if you guys want to come and take this contract and keep it and bring it back, you can.
No. In terms of taking it out?
No, they can figure out how they make copies because also the union wants to use the contract as well. So this is how we have to do it. It will have to be a process like the library. Check it out, check it back in. I've been trying to get another copy of this contract. As you can tell, here's the contract. It's not the smallest thing. So I'm trying to find a level of compromising here. So this is the solution. If you want to use it, come to council office and they can assign it out. That's my resolution to the problem.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Boyd. Now, listen, folks. There will be other requests for this. If it's taken out of the council office, it can be changed, altered, destroyed, or whatever. You know, the way other governmental entities handle this is to make a copy and to charge. Now, that's a lot to charge for. And listen, and if we don't set a charge, I understand that. But my recommendation would be, unless the council objects, that it be made available for anyone to read in the council office, but not to remove from the office. Mr. Boyd, do you understand the reason why? If it comes back changed or altered or sheets are missing, there's nothing we can do.
Mr. Chair, I completely understand. Let me just say this. Councilman Conrad and myself, we've asked President Collins to make this contract available online. They came back and they told us, this is not Berlin Boyd nor Councilman Conrad's word. The words were the contract, and I said, put it in a Dropbox. They said the contract was too large to make it available online to have it viewed. Not my rules. I also requested 2 additional copies of the contract. I was told if I want to pay out my pocket to have these printed, then I could pay to have it printed. So I'm trying to find a solution because 11776 has been requested every single meeting. And so I'm trying to find a solution. I understand what you're saying, Mr. Chair. So the only thing I can say, so if my colleagues want to use the contract, we make it available for you guys. That's why it's been in council office, as well as making it available to the general public. So I'm in between a rock and a hard place because I make the request and the contract have not been available online.
All right, Mr.
I see
Boyd,
our attorney has a comment.
Okay, Mr. Wade, please.